Welcome to the Reasonable Doubt Meditation Hour. We are your hosts, Josh and Christian.
Come with us today on a journey through your mind.
Sit down, cross your legs, close your eyes, inhale deep, 1, 2, 3, and exhale.
Imagine you're one with the stars.
There's no cameras in your light fixtures. There's no little people living in your walls chewing on the wires.
The DMT machine elves have not come for you today.
Don't worry, nobody's watching you. Nobody's following you. They don't watch your every move while you're at work, when you go to the mall.
And even when you're in the washroom.
You can trust your entire family. Every single one of them are real people. That's so good. That's the whole intro. That's gotta be
the intro.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev. Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Reasonable Doubt Podcast. As always, we are your hosts, C. Griff,
And Chicka J Money.
episode 63.
Thank you.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me? When I'm 63.
Yeah, is it 63?
No, it's 64.
I was like, that doesn't sound...
Bang, bang, Christian Silverhammer.
Oh, man, I love that.
What, Maxwell Silverhammer?
Maxwell Silverhammer is one of my favorite Beatles songs.
It's so good.
It's
I'm
so
pretty sure
good.
that's like one of Ringo's.
Is it really?
Yeah, Ringo's
That's
are all the
unfortunate.
silly ones.
That's
like
unfortunate.
Maxwell Silverhammer and fucking Yellow Submarine and...
I always thought that his just got put on the fridge and thrown out.
No, Ringo's the best Beatle. If we want to start on this, Ringo's the best Beatle by far.
Absolutely not.
Ringo fucked. Ringo directed movies.
Did he?
Ringo fuck? Oh.
No, Ringo directed movies. Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr directed movies.
I'm
yeah.
fact checking you on this. Jamie, look that up.
Jamie, look that up. Ringo Starr did movies. Paul McCartney, whiny little baby boy. Right? George Harrison, miss me with that Hindu shit. And John Lennon beat the shit out of his wife.
Yo, but okay, hold up. John Lennon, incredibly influential.
I would say influential, but not the best Beatle. Behind the scenes, man, Ringo was pulling all the strings, and that's like indisputable in my mind. Indisputable to me. You'll never convince me otherwise.
Okay, he's 82 years old now.
Yeah, they're old as fuck, dude. Have you ever seen the Get Back tapes?
It doesn't say anywhere here about him being a director.
Ringo Starr directed movies.
Starr directed and appeared in Born to Boogie, a concert film.
Ringo Starr director. What did he direct here?
Wow, this is unfortunate. George Harrison studied the sitar with what was his name? He's really famous, actually.
The Dalai Lama?
That's not funny.
What? Isn't that him?
No, fuck off.
What?
No, it's
he achieved Nirvana.
What? No, what's his name?
Kurt Cobain.
No, shut up. What's the guy's name? The real guy
I don't know.
that George Harrison studied with. Oh, he has a funny name. It's like
It's like what?
I'm not.
He's got a funny name? Why is his name funny? Hold on. You're going to be slow. George.
I got it. Ravi Shankar. That's who it is.
Why is,
Pandit
that's not a
Ravi
funny
Shankar.
name at all.
Ravi Shankar. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that dude's really, really famous and was like an enormous musician. And you know who he birthed?
Who? He?
Yeah. Well, who he fucked and then they birthed
Who?
this person. Nora Jones. It's Nora Jones' father is Ravi Shankar.
Nora Jones. Is this that author you really like?
No, Nora Jones is a musician. She's beautiful. She was in Ted also.
Man, you are the prime demographic for Ted.
yeah, I am.
Just Seth MacFarlane being a teddy bear.
Yeah, it was a fucking great movie. It's a masterpiece.
How's Ted 2?
Honestly, still good.
Is there a Ted 3?
I'm not sure, but if there is, I should watch it.
Yeah?
I loved Ted. You didn't like Ted?
I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny. I don't know. My all-time favorite stupid movie like that is 21 Jump Street.
Hold on. I agree with you. 21 Jump Street's phenomenal.
It's way funnier than it should be.
But I just feel like our entire audience is going to be like, I'm sorry, go back. Ringo Starr's not the fucking best
Yes, he
Beatle. There's no way.
Dude, the swagger that he
I
has.
understand, but you're telling me John Lennon wasn't great, or Paul McCartney or George Harrison?
Yeah, they're great. They're just not the greatest.
They arguably John Lennon's the greatest Beatle.
No, not at all.
Why?
If he was, he'd still be alive.
Okay. First of all, because some dickweed wrote Catcher in the Rye, I don't even care to remember that author's name.
Yeah.
Is it J.D. Salinger?
I thought you didn't care to know.
It is J.D. Salinger, isn't it? I think
I
it is.
shouldn't blank
look
on
that
this.
up. Look that up.
Jamie, pull that up. Hold on. Catcher.
but-
yeah, it's J.D. Salinger.
It's J.D. Salinger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Some whiny book.
it's such bullshit. Maybe life was too hard too early, but I just, when I read it, thought,
Man up!
Yeah, I was like, man up, you bitch. You whiny little bitch. I read it out of anger for the book.
Yeah, you're like
And then-
halfway through fucking gripping the
Yeah,
face.
like, this sucks. This book sucks dicks. It's not a classic masterpiece. Fuck off. Also, are you fucking kidding me? This piece of shit killed John Lennon? What the
J.D.
fuck is
Salinger
that?
didn't kill John
He
Lennon.
basically did. Okay.
Well, okay, John Lennon gets knocked down 2 pegs on the greatest Beatles of all time list purely for fucking Yoko Ono.
Why?
Because
you
she
know what?
ruined the Beatles.
Yoko Ono ruins a lot of things.
Yeah. Right? Like, fuck me, man. Come on.
Dude, have you seen her Yoko Ono's moving art that she does?
Yeah, where she just screams.
Yo, you want to see that shit? Go to Dundas in Richmond. There's lots of meth heads squeaking out, okay? It's the same, like, you want to see art from Yoko Ono? Smoke a bunch of fucking bath salts and freak out in front of a camera. It's the same shit.
And we already know your opinion on Asian women.
Well, I love him. I love him. Can't believe that she would do him dirty like
Bad
that.
apple.
You know?
Spoiling
Bad apple.
the bunch.
Spoiling the bunch. Yeah, I don't know where she's from, but it's not the good part of Southeast Asia. That's for sure.
Oof.
Where is she from? Is she?
I don't know.
Do we know her
I
background?
think she's Japanese.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
I think so.
That sounds like a Japanese name.
Yoko. We're pulling up a lot of shit early today.
Yeah, I know.
We're fact checking.
She's Japanese.
Yeah, we're
she's
fact checking
Japanese.
live.
We are fact checking live.
Because we're a credible news source. Speaking of that, guess who got jury duty?
Did you
I
seriously?
got fucking jury duty.
Oh, you just tell me you own a media company. You don't have to do it.
I know. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm a journalist. There's certain occupations that can't be on juries. That's like
sick.
cops and lawyers and journalists.
I
Independent journalists.
I got an email from the CRA today, so I'm nervous.
Ooh, did you read it?
No. No.
You just saw the title and you're like,
I was like, I will deal with that tomorrow.
It's gonna keep you up all night. You're gonna want to. Yeah, I got jury duty, man. It's gonna fucking blow.
They're going to be like, you've claimed you put thousands of dollars in your bank account that were cash and came from nowhere. How'd
Oh,
that
the
happen?
CRA? Yeah,
It's possible.
It is possible.
Yeah, and I'll be like, my friends
I
donate
sell
money when I
drugs.
work for them. Yeah, I'm probably better off to be like,
CRA doesn't give a fuck if you sell drugs.
you know what it
You
might
just
be?
gotta pay taxes on your sales. That's all they care about.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you just
That's
gotta
true.
pay like 15%.
You just launder the money and you're good to go.
Yeah, just put the cash. The thing with Canadian cash when you launder it now though is you can't really put it on the dryer and like the high cycle because it'll melt it.
And
'cause it's all
shrinks it,
plastic,
yeah.
right? And it'll shrink it up and then it'll look like play money.
You know the best thing to do with it?
What?
Drive over it with a fucking quad.
Drive over your money?
Yeah, you like lay it out on the ground and drive back and forth over it.
Why?
On a gravel road or something, it makes it look beat up.
I don't get it. Why?
Isn't that how you wash money?
No. You physically wash it. I've seen the strippers use their bathtub. Fill the bathtub up with laundry detergent water, and then they...
And what's the point of doing that?
Because money's dirty.
I think the term washing money is...
Maybe we don't know about this. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
I'm going to say...
For the first time, I'm going to say maybe I'm not an expert on this subject.
I think we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
But yeah, if you're listening, Supreme Court of Ontario, I can be trusted in a room with a judge.
No, you
I
can't.
just want to put that there.
Absolutely not.
I'm just going to go in there and not say anything and just be like, I don't talk to feds.
I don't speak to the Fed.
I don't speak to the feds.
So I got a little story for you.
Story.
And you know about this. So I'm bad at strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
This is a thing. I think I've
you're
said
really
before.
bad at strip clubs.
Yeah, like I feel bad for people, and it's a problem, and I have a hard time saying no. Like ultimately,
the number one customer at a strip club is a guy who can't say no and feels bad for the stripper.
Yeah, that's
they
the problem.
love dudes like you.
I kind of have no backbone, and by kinda, I mean when I enter, my backbone waits at the door for me to come
When you
back.
go into the strip club, you're basically a jellyfish.
yeah, and it's like,
he is an invertebrate.
I don't want to touch them. I don't want them to sit on me or be naked in front of me. But
You're the type of guy at the strip club to whisper in their ear, you don't have to do this.
yeah, I did. I did when we were in Toronto.
You don't have to do this. You're better than this.
I was all drunk. It was so dumb.
You didn't.
Yeah, she was like 40, man. I felt horrible.
Dude, that's all she's done.
And then
you think she started stripping at 35?
I don't. Maybe.
No.
Well, anyway, so okay, so anyway, my one of the company I work for does work for a rub and tug.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I realized that, well, continuing on with the stripper thing, like I just have I can never go to a rub and tug for multiple reasons. One, I'm really scared of STDs.
They're so clean, those girls.
There's no way.
Yeah, it's 100%, dude.
I'm scared of sharing beer with people that like aren't you.
Dude, do you know the reputation a strip club would get if they gave one person like HIV? No one would go there ever.
Okay, but I'm not worried about HIV. I'm worried about herpes. You know? And hepatitis.
Yeah,
gonorrhea.
herpes, the permanent ones, unlike HIV.
Herpes is with you forever.
So is HIV.
Yeah, I know, but HIV is substantially less common. You should see the signs. You know?
Get your dick jerked off by Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, be like, hey, the mustache.
I was cool.
You look too much like Eazy-E. I don't know if I'm down with this.
The radio gawk gawk. You know what I mean?
But
feel free to use that
so
one.
I realized, I was like, man, if I ever went to a rub and tug, I'd pick the ugly one. So I didn't know this until we went and dealt with it.
Are there ugly ones?
So they come out. You know how it works? I'm turning this down. Go down. There we go.
Right?
Yeah.
You're a white boy. You're a white ass boy.
Pale today.
You fucking
probably
get out of here, Peckerwood.
There we go. So
Cracker ass.
You go in and they walk out and line up in
like
front
a
of you.
brothel, yeah.
And then you pick one.
Yeah.
And they rub you and tug you.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't do that because you know that the hot ones get picked by all these sick fucks that go in there all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me, I'm going to go in there and then there's obviously going to be one that's like, looks defeated on the inside.
Foot or something.
You know what I mean? And I know no one picks her.
Pigeon toe.
Yeah, she's fucked.
Cross-eyed.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, jawline non-existent. And she's gonna have this look like she knows she's not getting picked.
Oh, and, like a kid at recess.
Right? She knows she's not getting picked for the dodgeball team here. And I'm gonna pick her first because
you feel bad.
I feel bad because I'm a bitch about it because I fucking no backbone going on.
I like how in your mind,
yeah,
in this hypothetical of you going to a rub and tug, all the other dudes that pick the hot girl, those are sick fucks. But you're different because you picked the ugly one.
That's why I can't go.
That's why.
Another reason I can't go. Yeah.
I mean,
do you not think it? I would walk in, I'd be like, and it'd be like, oh, the short little fat one that has, like webbed feet on one foot and the other one's just a stump, and they're like,
she's got like 3 thumbs.
I'd be like, oh, you
want to go to prom?
You look like you could really get into my shoulders with those extra thumbs. And I'd take her back. And I would just, she would rub my back, and I'd be like, please.
Rub your back?
Yeah, rub my shoulders. I have a lot of tension in my shoulders.
That's not what happens there.
But they give you a massage, do they not? What's the point of it if they don't?
I don't think you get much of a massage. What's the point
well,
of
see,
it?
then I would never go. See, the only motivating
point is
factor
to spend $300 to get a hand job. That's why you go.
What?
Yeah.
I would want the knots removed from my traps.
Well, then you go to a massage therapist. And you know what you do?
Then
you get the dude.
And then ask him to give you a hand job?
No, you just imply it. Like when they're like, all right, like, because you got to take your clothes off for a massage, right?
I've only had one once, and I wore boxers.
Yeah, but they come in and you're not wearing boxers. And you're not under the sheet either. You're just booty cheeks up, right? So he's like, okay, I see. But then he puts a sheet on you, and then when he flips you around to do your chest, just pop one.
That's seems like sexual harassment.
It is. It totally is. Don't do that.
Yeah,
You'll go to jail for that.
Yeah.
No, you can't go. You can't.
Okay.
But if you want to like get a serious massage, pick the biggest dude there.
I feel like they would fuck up my body though.
No. I go for massage therapy at the college. They like it's super cheap.
Really?
It's like $10 an hour.
Oh, because they like go. Let's go get massages.
Yeah, but it's like it's the students. Like
I don't
towards
know
the
how
end,
I would feel about a large man touching me.
It's a medical procedure. It's like your doctor, man.
Is it though? Because I'm getting massaged.
Yes, but in a clinical way. You have to separate.
Ryan gives me massages, and they usually end in sex.
Usually.
Don't fuck. Sometimes I fall asleep.
I feel like if it's a big dude, you'll lose the urge to fuck him.
Yeah, true.
But there was this one time I go in there. They're like, I'm like, okay, like getting my massage. You don't really get to pick the guy because it's students, right? They have to like on various types of bodies. They have to practice or whatever. And they're like, oh, this is like Justin. He's gonna be massaging you today. And this guy was like 320 pounds, like 6'5",
and just tore knots apart.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know those, if you attach it to, like, a stand mixer that you put pasta through to make, like, long, flat pasta?
That was your body?
Felt like I got put through one of those. Like, he beat me the fuck up.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I was, like, 6 inches taller for a week.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Man, that's why I like going to my chiropractor. I went and saw her today. Well, there's 2 of them, like...
the ugly one?
No. She's a wonderful, wonderful girl. Her and her dad run a practice together. They're both like hands from God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's scary because they do massage the muscle and stuff before they crack to get it to
they
release.
gotta feel where the joints are, right?
Well, yeah, and to like loosen up the muscle so it will release.
Right.
And like his hands are ridiculous. Even hers still though are like, today she drove her thumb into the top of my trap and I was like unable to speak. She's like, so how's your week been? And I'm like, I'm good. Like dying in like excruciating. She's reaching into my fucking soul.
Yeah.
But after I feel great.
They do. Massage therapists do this thing where they pinch your skin and they twist it, and it releases like
the fascia.
The fascia, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Brian does to me all the time.
Yeah,
it's
so
great.
they're doing that. It feels great on my back.
Yeah, right? I love it on my. You should feel my back because she does it all the time. Now my back is like a bulldog.
Yeah,
they move it all around, all over the place.
They're doing that, but I also get my like legs when I go to massage therapy. They do my legs as well. And they did it on the back of my thigh one time, and I was like, we're not doing that.
Dude, that would kill.
Yeah, I was like, ah! And they're like, it's normal to feel some discomfort. And I was like, yeah, that was quite a bit of discomfort. Like, we're not doing that anymore.
I feel like I would benefit from that on the outside of my leg, like along the IT band.
Yeah, the outside,
Right?
fine.
Yeah, but I think it would hurt like a bitch. Like, I'm just thinking about that. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it was like the upper back of my thigh, like 2 inches below my ass cheek. Like, gave it a good fucking... I was like, ah!
Holy fuck.
I was like, man...
How do people do that? Is that
I don't
something
know.
people do all the time?
I guess so. Or they don't, and whoever's teaching this person did not tell them, hey, don't do this on the really squishy parts of people. Like, what if someone did that to, like, the back of your arm?
I've had done to my arms. It's
Yeah.
good.
It's good?
Back of the arms hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a good hurt.
It's a good hurt, though. It releases.
It's like eating spicy food. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts, but it's the after.
We should have brought more of these.
We should have, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I should have said something.
That's fine.
No, I do know what you mean, though. It's like spicy food.
Yeah, it's the after that's really nice.
Yeah.
When your mouth's all tingly and
You're
you're
like, whoo.
woo. That's the best part of eating spicy food.
Yeah,
That's the best part about
getting
massages.
in India is horrible. I actually quite like emptying out the next day.
Oh,
You know what I mean? When you take a shit and you're like, I'm 10 pounds lighter. Everything left my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's like when you're really sick
Oh, yeah.
and you just feel like a tube of paint.
Yeah. You're like, sick, I'm empty. So
You like experience the world differently.
Yeah.
Like there is zero waste in me right now. I'm
Yeah.
working at 100% efficiency.
I am as clean as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would like to get sick again soon, like food poisoning, you know?
Okay, there's a way to skip this. What if just one day we just chug like a whole bottle of laxative and just write that day off? Like a juice cleanse.
I think it would give you like a fucking hemorrhoid.
That's what I'm scared of.
That's what
I've
worries
never
me.
had a hemorrhoid.
Have you not?
Never.
I've had
You
them.
gotta like push them back in, right?
No, that's fucked up. No, I've never maybe you do. I've never had that.
You've never had a hemorrhoid?
I've
Looked at me like you've had
I've
a hemorrhoid.
had a hemorrhoid, but I've never had one you had to push back in.
Oh. Does it just hurt?
Yeah, it just hurts.
Oh.
Just hurts. But I definitely know guys who like, especially old trades dudes.
All
And,
hemorrhoids.
and you're like, oh, like you've had a hemorrhoid, and they're like, yeah, it comes out like the size of a grapefruit.
Oh!
And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I sit on a donut for like a week. Like, bro,
Oh, yeah, they make those donuts that you sit in so your asshole doesn't have to touch anything.
bro, I'm saying my hemorrhoid's like I don't even know that it's there. It just hurts a little bit when I poo, so I assume it's a hemorrhoid.
These guys have hemorrhoids.
Yeah, like that's a fucking problem. You should go see a surgeon or something. Like,
Let me tell you something, boy. You don't know nothing about
yeah, like,
hemorrhoids.
wow. I remember the first time a guy told me, I was like,
I got a second
grapefruit?
I got a second pair of nuts hanging out of my ass.
Dude, I had to clarify with the guy. I was like, you know how big a grapefruit is, right? Like, do you mean a golf ball? Like, that's more believable. And they're like, no, man, like about the size of my fist. And I was like, you fuck. I mean, like this dude was like, yeah, man, it hurts right now. Like, I was like, what? He's like, I can feel it in my pants. I can feel it displacing my underwear in my pants. That's how big it is, sticking out of his ass like an extra pair of ball sacks. Like,
Yeah, man, it hurts right now. Like tears coming down.
bro, wow. That's
that's
anal
just-
tension though. Like honestly, at that point, if I'm getting grapefruit asshole because my butthole's so tense, I'm gonna just start wearing butt plugs all the time. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Just,
you don't
like,
wear
loosen it
a
up.
work plug?
What?
A work plug? You don't wear one of those when you work?
Bro,
Everyone
don't
does.
Fuck with me right now.
It's like a squat plug.
No,
Like when you're at the gym, you put you squat.
Nobody
It's
does
so you
that.
don't shit yourself.
No one does
Yeah,
that.
it's a squat plug.
Nobody does that.
Okay, leave a comment.
I've spent
Everyone uses
thousands
a
of
squat
hours in the
plug.
gym. No way.
Thousands of hours.
I probably
And
spent
you've never seen a squat plug? That makes me not believe you. All the big lifters do it. You know how much weight they're putting up? That's a lot of tension on your asshole.
They don't put butt plugs in their ass.
No, it's a squat plug. It's different. It's lifting. It's like a belt. It's like lifting equipment.
It's not like a belt.
It is like a belt. It's
It's a
like
butt
chalk for
plug
your
for your
hands.
asshole.
It's essential. Well, where else would you put a butt plug but your asshole? Okay. I'm just saying, a squat
guess.
plug is a thing. They're made out of silicone for when you lift.
You're fucking.
I'm not fucking with you. And then, like, maybe on the way up, it tickles your
prostate.
prostate a little bit, and you have a great time. It's added testosterone for your lift. You looking up squat plugs?
Squat plug fail. Oh my god, there's
I told you, they're real.
What? What is the point of squat? Most common explanation as to why a lifter would use a squat plug is preventing of rectal prolapse.
Yeah.
Oh my.
When you put up big weight like me on the squat rack, you have to wear one.
Bro, get the fuck
Mine
out.
just so happens to have a tail on it.
Squat plug fail. Let me see this real quick.
Oh, is it? Does it come out? Are you looking at porn right now?
It's on TikTok. I don't think it's
Oh.
porn. I don't have TikTok though, so it won't let me watch it. That's fucked up though.
I can't believe I taught you about this.
That
You've never heard of a squat plug. Okay.
that is weird, man.
This is a strangely and unusually recent episode. It is April 18th. This is coming out on April 19th. Right?
Okay, yeah.
NHL playoffs started yesterday.
Did they?
They did. Toronto's playing right now, and it is a tough night to be a Leafs fan.
Hold up. What level of playoffs?
First round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Tough night to be a
Congrats.
Leafs fan. Do you watch hockey?
I do like watching the Leafs, to be honest, but I stopped following them.
I don't watch any regular season hockey.
Why?
I just don't. It doesn't grab my attention.
That's ridiculous. There's
I mean, if it's on and I'm in a bar, like I'll check it out, but I don't seek
I've
out.
been watching the NBA playoffs.
No.
They're great.
I
this
saw
year.
Toronto's out.
Yeah,
This,
Toronto.
yeah.
Toronto is shit the bed hard.
Yeah. Well, that's Toronto sports, baby.
But two of my favorite teams are playing each other. One of them is not doing well.
Celtics?
Atlanta and Celtics. Yeah,
Yeah,
Atlanta Hawks. and
Atlanta
Boston
Hawks.
Celtics.
Who's
Love the
on
Hawks.
Who's on the Hawks?
Nobody good right now.
Love 'em.
That's why they're
Can't
getting their
name
ass
one.
kicked. Yeah, that's why they're getting their ass kicked.
Does your fantasy league go into the playoffs?
It does, but I didn't make it.
Wait, like if you don't make the playoffs in your fantasy league, it's just over?
You're just done. You're just done. They're like, yeah, man, you sucked. Nope. Didn't make it.
Welcome to the real world,
I only
buddy.
have one team, though, so next year I think I'm going to try like a bunch of teams, and hopefully things will go
Oh,
better.
no, that's cheating.
No,
No,
but
you
most
make
people,
no.
most people have multiple teams.
I know, but that's not fun.
Well, because there's different types of game. There's like 9-cat, which is where you play with 9 categories, and then you have like a domination in each category, and you win points based on that. Or points league, like there's all.
Okay, if you're
different
playing different games, fine, but like
Yeah.
don't enter the same league with multiple
things.
teams.
No,
That's silly.
No, not like that. No.
No.
I miss Bill Cosby.
Yeah, so do I.
I miss Bill Cosby.
America's dad.
Yeah, you know what? Like, he did a lot of great things for society.
Did a lot of not so great things.
He did. Was it that many though? In comparison,
I would say I'm pretty sure the number's over 30.
Is it?
Yeah. Accusers in the like 60s, but like confirmed in the 30s.
How old was he?
Like his whole career, I'm pretty sure.
No, how old is he right now? Like
Oh, old as hell. He's like in his 70s.
70s? That's one every other year. I mean,
Who amongst us does not sexually assault at least one a year? Is that what you're trying to say?
no, I guess it didn't sound that great.
No, you're right. It did not sound that great. I just wanted to clear it up for all the people because I always talk to people
Yeah,
and
and
they're
I guess
like,
if he
great
started-
podcast, but there was like 5 minutes where Christian was like going off about something. And I,
I
was
guess
like,
if he
dang.
started at 30, it didn't sound. It doesn't. One a year.
There's something in the pudding.
Something in the pudding.
In the pudding. There's a really
But
good video.
I do miss him.
Yeah. He's a good comic.
He's a
Funny
good
guy.
Good comic.
Sweater game, unreal.
I miss like Fat Albert. And
He
like,
dresses like our buddy Brian.
Yeah, he
The
does.
original Brian.
Yeah, he
or
does.
Brian dresses like him, I guess.
Yeah, but that's more accurate. Yeah, makes you wonder what Brian does in his spare time.
He does have that cabinet I'm not allowed to touch.
Yeah. Yeah, and that closet that I went in, and then it didn't come out for like 2 weeks.
You haven't come out of the closet in 27 years, brother. What are you talking about? Called Christian Gay. Anyway. Man, that vodka soda hit you hard, eh?
What?
Vodka soda hit you hard?
What are you talking about?
Your eyes were crazy there for a second. I saw
I had a
I
lapse
saw the
in time.
face of a demon in there.
Had a lapse in time.
I had a laugh. I just lost 2 seconds like I'm doing whippets.
I saw a couple ads for like wilderness survival shows. Have you seen these coming back?
Which ones?
I don't know. Remember what it is. It's on Netflix. Like
Okay.
Survive. Something stupid like that, right?
Do you watch those shows and go, I could do that?
First of all, I don't watch those shows, but when I'm forced to, I go, wow, these guys are pussies. I would destroy them.
See, this is the thing.
I can live endlessly in the woods
I
alone.
severely doubt that.
100% I can.
You could last a month.
Bullshit.
A month. I give myself 3 days. So.
I would last probably maybe 3.5, 4 years in the woods alone.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely.
No way. You would drink one tainted water source one time. That'd be it.
No, I'd be really careful about stuff like that.
I know, but there's things in the water, man. You don't know.
No, I'm telling
And
you.
you shit
The
yourself
only
to death.
problem that I would have is like jerking off gets to a point where like it's just not, like what do you got to go fuck something.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
And like, what are you
then
doing up
you
in
get
northern
mauled.
Ontario? You're fucking moose pussy.
No, you'd get mauled to death by a bear.
Exactly, trying to fuck a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, though?
Yeah.
Like, the moments before death? It's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and it's got to be nuts in
Just
there.
blow a load.
Yeah. And then weird Christian bear babies come out.
They must.
They must.
They must.
The Christian Griffer bear.
Griffa bear.
Griffa bear. The Griffa bear comes out. And it's just bears with ADHD.
But I just find it.
I'm sorry, I feel
Just
bad
bears
about that.
ADHD.
I felt
all
bad
it is.
about that. I thought you were gonna just like let that ride, like keep it going.
I just find them redundant.
What, bears?
No, the fact that you're watching a show about survival.
Yeah, it makes people feel good
What?
because they get to sit on the couch and be like, "This is how I would do it." You know what I mean?
Is that
That's what the whole show's about. Unless you're talking about like what was fucking Les Stroud? What was his show?
Survivor Man.
Survivor Man?
I watched every single episode of that show. I had every season when I was a kid. I watched every single episode probably fucking 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode of it. And to the point that my mom dropped me off and I spent a week and a half in the woods when I was like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent like a week.
Solid parenting decision.
Yeah, she was like, you want, because I just bugged her and she was like, fine. And I picked this
Fine.
Yeah.
Go.
I picked a spot and I was like, drop me off. And she dropped me off and I was by this lake and I camped out in there for like a week and a half by myself. Let me tell you, first 2 nights, it's really scary.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because that was the only thing I didn't think about. I was like, sick, I'm going to do all this stuff. The first night, I was chopping wood and like trying to keep the fire going, and I realized I didn't make enough firewood. And I was like, okay, I have to go to sleep. And I built myself like a pretty ironclad shelter, and the fire went out, and it was just dark.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, oh my God, there's things in the woods.
There are things in the woods. Skinwalkers.
Bro! No, shut the fuck up.
Did you know
Yeah.
they can mimic human voices perfectly?
Okay, you know what?
Man, the woods are a scary place.
Speaking of the woods, turkey season's coming up. Actually, a week from today, it'll be 6 days from when you hear this episode.
What?
Yeah,
A week from today? Like, are you saying the day it comes out?
yeah.
A week from that, it'll be 6 days.
A week from today, 6 days from when they hear the episode.
Oh, okay, I get you. I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you
next
trying to say?
Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
It's turkey season.
It's turkey season, and I'm stoked.
Get you out there.
I have a bunch of spots. I'm beyond excited. I'm also going up north soon
Yeah,
for 2 weeks.
yeah. Podcast remotely.
I'm going to have to. I've got tannerite for this.
Yeah, just your explosives.
So stoked, man. I'm beyond stoked. I can't. This is my favorite time of year. May. Like, leading into May is the best time of year. Walleye opens at the end of May.
Yeah.
I spend a week fishing walleye relentlessly. And when I say relentlessly,
murderously.
I mean I seldom leave the tin boat.
Do you
I
go
eat,
solo?
sleep, and breathe. No, I go with my best friend Dave, and I fucking.
Oh, best friend, eh?
I have multiple best friends for the record.
But best implies that there's a top.
We're best friends. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, it's cool. I was hanging out with your best friend. What's that like? I wouldn't know because I'm not hanging out with my best friend either. Sounds like a cool dude, man.
So I'm going with one of my best friends,
You're
Dave.
the best one, though.
All right, so.
No, it's cool. Tell me about him. He sounds awesome.
My best friend, he's short and kind of built like a hobbit.
Yeah?
And
Cool.
he looks weird without a mustache. And
Now you're sucking dick.
he looks.
Continue
as
what you were saying.
He actually looks really bothersome.
I look bothersome.
I'll
like a
find what
threat on the
episode
street.
it is, but if he doesn't have a mustache, you'd be alarmed.
I don't know if we did video for that one.
We did.
Oh, we did?
I think
It's
we
a
did.
tough look.
Yeah, it's.
I don't
not
have
cool.
much upper lip.
No. Yeah, but I do. I go with Dave every. You know this. I go with Dave every year, and it's fucking great. And oh wow, there's a party going
It's
on out
fucking
there.
girls' night out in my living room, I guess.
Yeah. But it's awesome, man. We literally start at midnight
Yeah.
and fish consistently for the first about 48 hours on a mixture of Red Bull, Fireball, and Bush.
Yep.
And then,
Wait, you said you were in a boat. You can't drink in a boat.
okay, is that a law?
Yeah, you can't drink in a boat. It's like a car.
Yeah, I'm fucking annihilated.
Don't fuck with the game wardens, man.
Dude, I'm
They'll fuck you up.
I'm annihilated for days.
They'll
on
fuck
end.
you up.
Yeah, but anyway, so
Anyways,
it's
Johnny
great.
Law over here. I
Johnny
gotta
Law.
make sure everything's above board.
Yeah, so I don't drink in the boat. We fish from the dock. No,
Yeah.
we're on the boat. So
Yeah. You wear a life
we
jacket?
do that. No, I don't even think we have life jackets in the boat.
This is so fucked. Okay. Continue.
So-
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
And then we take breaks intermittently just to eat, and we fish for a week solid.
Man, okay, I like fishing.
And sleep. Like, we stop and sleep. We usually try to sleep midday when the action's low. We'll take a nap for like 2 hours, and then we sleep again just after midnight.
What's the catch limit on walleye?
So your like daily limit, I think, is 5. It changes every year,
Okay.
but I'll look when we look on our way up always. And then for that area, I think your bag limit, like your total limit's 15. But the key is that we eat walleye.
Oh, like you're eating it as you go.
Yeah.
What's walleye like?
It's the best freshwater fish.
Really?
Yep.
Is it like a white fish?
It's similar to whitefish. It's a white fluffy fish, kind of like cod.
Oh, okay.
It's really tasty. You would enjoy it. It's
I would,
delicious.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's a cousin to perch.
Oh, okay. Perch is good. Are they
Yeah.
big?
Yeah,
Are they
they're-
bigger than perch?
Yeah. Do you want to see my personal record walleye that I caught last year?
Sure.
It's exciting. I'm going to show everybody. But
On the tier list, by the way, of fish, the best fish to eat, smelt.
you
number
really
one.
think smelt?
Number 2, tilapia.
What?
I'm fucking with you. Number 3,
Okay.
anchovies.
Yeah, that's my fish. That's my fish from last year.
Oh my god, you look so happy.
Yeah, dude, it's my personal record. I'm ecstatic.
Look how happy he is. You look young.
Yeah, well, it was a year ago.
You look fresh-faced.
I've aged from depression.
Are you depressed? That's
probably.
That's pre-podcast, isn't it?
No, a year ago.
Oh, we were
We've been
doing this a year
over
ago.
a year.
Yeah. Oh no, we did talk about this on the podcast. That's funny.
Did we talk about? I
Yeah.
think we did. Yeah.
You showed up and you were like, "I have news. I caught a walleye," and you threw on this accent that I'm not a fan of.
What?
You throw on this hick accent sometimes. I'm not gonna bust your balls
What are
too
you
much.
talking about?
Her titties look like mud flaps on an F-150. That's one of your favorites.
I
You
actually
say
said that.
You say
I
that
said
quite
that
a lot.
today.
Yeah, I know. You say it a
Yeah.
lot.
I love that saying.
It's funny. You were saying that in the bar one night, and I come in the next day, and the bartender's like, "Listen, you got to talk to Christian. And I was like, fuck. Because I wasn't there the night before.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. What did he do? What the fuck did he do? Did he hit somebody? Did he disrespect the... Like, fuck, what did he do? And he's like, he threw on this fucking accent. I was like, oh, it's Chris. Don't worry about
for
it.
years.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah,
You're a very moldable guy, and I respect that about you.
I love it.
You mold yourself into whatever group you're with.
Yeah, it's good. It keeps
It
people
is good.
comfortable.
You're like a chameleon.
Yeah. Yeah. In ways.
In ways, the base level's always there, but the
base level's
surface,
always there. But
the
I will
surface
try to
level.
make people feel better. Like, I hate talking. There's nothing I hate more than when watching tall people talk to a group of people, and they're like, and they sit like this the whole time.
When you hang around short people, do you shorten yourself?
Always. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, I thought you just really like Larry King.
No, I do prefer sitting like this, but I also have predominantly friends shorter than me.
Your mic sounds a lot better when you said like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Just wanted you to know.
Exactly. So, but
Predominantly
I
short
definitely
friends.
do.
Who?
Huh?
You have predominantly short friends?
Well,
Who?
I have predominantly average-heighted friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would say maybe
You
like...
actually are above average, we found out the other day.
No, I'm not.
Did we not find that out?
In the world, yes, but not in Canada.
What's the height in Canada?
5'10".
So you're...
1 inch below average. Because, okay, this is the thing. This is the story. This is a good story, actually.
Okay.
I thought for the longest time I was 5'8", but I lied and said I was 5'9". Right? That was a lie.
You've grown a little bit since I met you.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just holding my head up higher. Circumstances in life and all that.
Probably because you're happier.
I am happier. Yeah. But I lied and said I was 5'9", and then your girlfriend, Brian, called me on it one time and was like, you're not 5'9", you're shorter than that. I know. And I was like, damn. She's like, get a tape measure.
I love it. Grab a tape measure.
I was like, okay. And I tape measured myself, and I was 5'9".
Sick.
And I was like, I was so excited, and everyone's like, that's what you said you were. And I was like, I know, but I was lying for you.
I've been lying for years.
So now I lie and say I'm 5'10".
Yeah. Fair enough.
Maybe, it's this fucking, it's what the witchy girls do, the manifestation. I manifest my height.
You did. Why would you go from 5'9"? You should have manifested 6 foot.
Well, if you round up, I'm 6 foot.
Rounding from where?
The nearest foot.
I suppose.
If you're above 5'6", you're rounding to 6 foot, right?
So we're technically the same height.
Technically, if we round.
If we round.
If we round to the nearest foot, we're the same height. I mean, if you looked at us from like 400 feet away, I don't know if you'd see much of a difference.
I think you would. Yeah.
Yeah, you 100% would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very easy to tell who was the taller one.
I was gonna say, I think you would see my head on top of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd look like what do they call them? The native statue things.
Inukshuks?
No. What are the statues? The
Totem poles.
Totem pole. Yeah. Jesus. Totem pole. We look like a totem pole.
What are the native statues? They're made out of trees, man. They're not statues.
Oh yeah, they are carved.
They're
trees.
carved
That's
tree
right.
trunks, yeah.
And they're only the West Coast, right?
I believe so.
That's cool.
Yeah. Natives aren't the same throughout the entire
No, I know.
continent,
They're
which
very
is-
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
People
you
don't
can't-
know that.
You can't be insecure about your height. It's a big thing.
And
'cause people
only
pick
down
up on
in
it right away.
Alabama are they called Injuns.
Engines. Yeah. They call them other things too, which I will not repeat because this is a
not okay.
slur-free podcast.
It is. It
We don't.
actually is.
We respect all.
What do you think people expect of you?
What do you mean?
I've wondered this. What do you think is expected of you
Humor.
in life?
Yeah, they're like, this guy better be fucking funny. One look at me, they're like, oh, okay.
You better be funny, man. I don't know what else we can do here. There's nothing worse than someone saying, "Tell me a joke."
Oh, I know.
It's like, you do a podcast? What is it? Yeah, a comedy podcast. They're like, yeah, tell me a joke. It's like, why don't you suck my dick?
Yeah.
Like,
This guy better be funny. What do you think people expect of you?
Racism. I have no idea. It's definitely not racism.
They look at this guy and they're like, oof.
I honestly have no idea. I don't think about it.
Don't bring up the Civil War.
Why?
They look at you and they're like, please don't bring up the Civil
Oh,
War.
okay,
He's got
yeah.
some opinions.
I never think about it, man. I try to not. I think I thought about it a lot when I was a kid, and I don't think about it anymore because I think it's bad for you.
Yeah.
And so I just have this thing where I just do whatever I want all the time.
You want some man advice? People listening? Dudes listening specifically? Don't think about this. Don't have expectations for yourself that
Yeah.
other people project on you.
Yeah.
Because then all you can do is surpass the no expectations.
The only
and don't have expectations about other people either, because it's silly.
The only expectations I think people hold for me are like expectations to do well with work and stuff, and that's about it.
Yeah, I know.
Outside of that, like
I had a little soul searching session the one time.
for what?
With me and my girlfriend. We were playing this game called
Yeah.
We're Really Not Strangers. Is what it's called. And there's 3 levels of card, and they start with very
You
super
have,
fit.
like cards. You bought a copy of this?
Yeah, it's a game.
Is it a couples game?
It's a couples game or friends.
Okay, yeah.
But it starts
Oh,
off.
but we never played.
We could play. Well,
We're business
maybe you could play it
partners.
with your best friend.
Wow.
But it's got 3 levels, and it's it starts very superficial and gets deeper as you go.
Okay.
And I realized a lot of my questions about my self-worth and how I want people to perceive me all revolved around my work ethic,
Yeah, me
which
too.
was a very sobering thought,
Why?
because I really throw myself into working.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
we're
want-
workaholics.
We are workaholics.
Legitimately, for anyone who doesn't know, we are both workaholics.
We are. But I kind of want it to be more than that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just a guy who just works all the time.
Yeah, no,
Everyone's
it's-
he works hard. I want people to say other things about me. He's incredibly charismatic.
He's always on time for work.
He's always on time for work. He will stay late at work. He puts 110% into his
No,
work.
but yeah, fair enough. You're charismatic. Yeah.
But I want people to say nice things about me, not just
Yeah.
he's working all the time. Never see him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's funny. I do have friends that definitely think that of me.
Yeah.
That
You
they're
do.
like, oh, what's up with Chris? He's a workaholic. He's working.
He's just working all the time.
Works all the time.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I do.
He's a
work.
fantastic painter, even though I don't paint anymore.
Yeah, you used to be
I
a
used
great
to paint.
painter.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was great, but
I liked
painted.
it.
Thank
I
you.
liked it. Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I'll paint again.
You know what? That's an interesting thing. I'll note that. Josh's a good painter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess. Or he's well read.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm well read, but that would be a cool thing for people to say.
I've been trying. You know what? I always try. Well, I have a lot of hobbies.
You do.
And I have a lot of interests, and I always try to give them some attention. I recently, because I do get really conscious of oh, maybe I'm not well read. I do get self-conscious about that. Maybe I'm becoming retarded because I'm not reading enough, right?
Sorry, 45 minutes.
That's
how
pretty
long it
good
took.
with
That's
that
how
saying
long
retarded.
it took for him to say retarded.
Yeah.
I just want to note that down because the other episode, you said I was the first one to say retarded. I wasn't. You said it 3 times.
Is that it?
I think you said it in the first 5 minutes.
All right. Well, I waited
Sorry.
a while. That was for you, our favorite bartender. But I just yesterday I started diving into Dostoevsky,
Yeah.
and because of this fear of being not well read, really depressing and insightful at the same time. It's very mind boggling in some ways. Some of the underlying concepts that are going on and just things that he points out about people. I'm reading The Idiot.
Okay.
It's quite good.
I've not read it.
It's very good. You should read it.
Okay.
I'm not done. I'm I don't know, a bunch into it, but
Do you audiobook or do you read?
an audiobook.
Yeah.
Audiobook.
Dude, the attention span for reading sucks.
There's certain stuff I will read. I like stats a lot. I
Yeah.
like statistics, so I read textbooks a lot. I have a macroeconomics textbook that I've been working on for a little bit, and what?
Nothing.
What was
Just
the
a fascination with numbers and stats.
I love statistics.
I'm not saying anything.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say
What are you
anything.
saying?
I just told you I'm not trying to
Yeah,
say
but there's something being implied.
nothing.
Is
Continue.
it autism?
Whoa. I never said that. But it is a spectrum.
Yeah. I'm not autistic. There's no way I'm autistic.
No?
I make hard eye contact with people all the time. I don't like trains. I spend a lot of nights high. I don't think autistic people. I don't like video games really, except for Skyrim. I had a bad problem with Skyrim.
Okay, this is Christian talking about video games. He's like, dude, I had a problem with Skyrim.
I did.
I'm a guy who plays quite a bit of video games.
Yeah.
And also, like, most of our friend group does.
Yeah.
And Chris is like, yeah, I had a problem with Skyrim. I would play for like an hour, 2 hours at a time. He's like, dude.
I would play like 2 hours at a time.
That's nothing. That's Skyrim? Dude, when I was like
30
16,
minutes to set up, maybe an hour and a half game time.
Yeah, the setup is very important.
Yeah.
But, dude, when I was like 15 and playing Skyrim, I would play Skyrim for like 7 hours.
Okay, I was like that with Call of Duty, but I don't think of that as a problem. I was training.
Yeah, you were preparing for the military.
I was preparing for the military, yeah. like COD, I would get home and maybe start playing at like 5.
Yeah.
And then I would play till like 4 a.m.
Dude,
you know?
I was just talking about this. Call of Duty from the ages of 13 to 17 ruined my life.
Yeah, I did nothing but just play COD.
It ruled me.
Yeah.
Every day.
It was great.
I would like, if I wasn't working, I was coming home and I was playing Call of Duty all fucking night.
Dude, I was fucking
And I would
sick
fucking
at it.
make a face about going up to eat dinner because I just wanted to keep playing COD with the boys.
It's good for you. It keeps you thin.
It does keep you thin. It also keeps you from talking to people.
No, I used to yell at people all the time. I had a headset.
Yeah.
Turtle Beach headset.
Oh, the Turtle Beach headset with the bass boost?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you can hear the footsteps and the bass and the
And
voice of that guy calling.
And I could hear like, and I'd be like, oh, there's somebody coming. And I'd turn and then I'm like watching. And I start like, I loved sniping people. There's nothing more redeeming than shooting a dude in the head.
I know.
You know?
Dude, I've been playing Battlefield again recently. Oh, it's fucking...
Oh, man. I remember when Bad Company 2 came out.
Yeah.
I used to camp like a motherfucker. M95 way out in the woods and just find a spot where I could look over the whole map and just kill motherfuckers.
You're like setting your zeroing on your scope.
Yeah.
So you can like ping.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Great. I love it.
There's nothing like it for just like brain off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great.
It's
great.
awesome. I'm playing the one right now set in the First World War.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking crazy.
That's nuts, dude.
I know. I'm having a
Are you playing on the computer?
Yeah.
You like the computer games, eh?
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I feel like I've always had to have a computer for kind of like the stuff I've done, and it's always had to be kind of like an expensive one.
Yeah.
So I was games? like, why have an expensive computer and buy like an Xbox?
When you just always play on your
like
computer.
I can just do it all on the one. Plus, like I like the mouse.
Is it easier to play online from the computer? Is that
yeah. You don't have to like pay for Xbox Live or anything like that.
Huh.
And I find like shooters on a mouse better than a joystick. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Because you can like more accurately move it. It feels like a more natural way to aim.
See, I've always wanted to be into computers.
Yeah.
And when I have one, like I had a laptop, a Lenovo that I really liked.
Yeah.
And I did a bunch of music stuff on it. But then when I started dating Brian, she touched it once and it died. And,
yeah, they're like cars, dude. Don't let women near them.
Yeah, you don't let it. And then I was like,
that's a joke.
Is it?
That is a joke. I know Brian. She's already torn me down for my height once.
But yeah, I just didn't really get another good computer after that.
You have too many hobbies. A computer can't be another one.
No, I want to get in. That's my next big buy.
You're going to go like a laptop or like a desktop?
I think a laptop's more practical for me, but I want a ridiculously kick-ass laptop.
With like fans on it? Like.
No, but I want like SSD so that I can move it around a bunch while I'm doing stuff.
Yep.
And not fuck up the hard drive in the process.
Yep. I think it's like SSDs are like standard now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Good, because the disk thing was...
They were very expensive when they came out, but now, like anything, the price has just dropped as more...
I just want a ridiculously good laptop so I can do cool shit on it. I really want to get back into doing music production.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think
like a Fruity Loops guy?
Yeah, I loved FL Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had FL Studio, Pro Tools, and
Ableton.
Ableton.
Yeah, Ableton Live.
Yeah, it was sick.
Man, Chrissy boy in the stew going crazy.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
used
cook
to
up
love
some
making
beats.
I used to love making beats.
Yo, it's a
Loved it.
Jay-Z type beat.
Yeah.
Would you rap over them?
I did a couple times.
Is any of this floating around it? Do you have a SoundCloud?
Nope.
No? Oh, he so does. He so does. I know when you're lying. Look at me. Oh, he's lying.
I can't make eye contact because
Fine.
I'm autistic.
Find Chrissy's raps. I want to hear them.
Oh, fuck.
When
One
you're,
person
like,
who listens to
19.
the show might have it. Oh, dude. Actually, I
Is
think
it your cousin?
No, I think he has it. Our buddy that he's like probably one of our most dedicated fans, has listened to every episode since day one.
That's a lot of people, Chris.
He used to come into the restaurant to do work on controlling certain pests.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, I like him. I like him too.
Yeah. Because he told me about your football stories, so
Okay, you know what?
I want to hear the.
He can eat a dick on this.
There he was, standing on the sidelines
Whatever,
with his
he's
nice
I
watch
think he's
on.
in Cuba right now. So
Is he?
Yeah, he's in Cuba right now.
doing in
He just
Cuba?
got back from Nashville, and now he's gone to Cuba. What the fuck am I doing plumbing? I
Yeah,
should
what
have
the
done
fuck?
pest control.
Pest control? The money in that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, tons. You want to go do it? Fuck careers.
Man,
Let's go do that.
Fuck careers? I feel like pest control is a career.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Go do that as a career.
As opposed to what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I hate bugs. Let's kill them.
Dude, murdering bugs.
See, that's the thing. I've thought about it, and I was like, I hate bugs. Like rodents, whatever.
Yeah.
But bugs, I hate. So I feel like I couldn't do it. But then I think about it. Your whole job is destroying them.
Dude, yeah, there's no way
It's probably awesome. It's like the only job that you can commit genocide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
wipe out whole races of things.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Dude, he makes great money. He has a great job.
He's in
He
Cuba.
works for a really good company. He gets bonuses and stuff. He has a great time, man. He's good shit. He's done well for himself for sure.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I got a question that I would like to end
Yeah,
on.
throw it out there.
It's kind of a fun one.
Okay.
Have you seen any of the AI voice stuff? They're training AIs with celebrity voices to sing songs and
I
to
did.
record audiobooks and podcasts.
And they made one that sounded like Kanye.
Yeah, the Kanye one where he sings like Wagon Wheel and shit.
Yeah.
But now they're also getting these like Morgan Freeman and stuff because there's tons of samples of these guys like reading audiobooks
It's
and stuff.
not cool. I don't like that.
But they're doing it to like read audiobooks like an autobiography written by written by someone else, but they'll have the audiobook AI in that person's voice even though they never recorded it to make it sound like an autobiography.
Man, that sounds like a lot of copyright.
Right? But I don't think there's anything there yet. We haven't made the laws yet because this is so new. However, if someone were to record this podcast and we had to pick celebrities to do each other's voices, who would you pick? Like to re-record the episodes with a celebrity
I would
voice.
pick he's one of my favorite actors. Why can't I remember his name right now?
For you, hands down, it's Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I like
think that
Denzel.
would be
I like
sick.
Denzel, but Denzel would be
Or
dope.
Eddie Murphy
Eddie Murphy.
would be dope.
Yeah. No, I want
Brad Pitt.
Tom Hardy when he was Bane.
Ooh!
Yeah, Bane.
With the face thing on?
Yes.
That's a good pick.
Hello.
Welcome to the Reasonable Doubt Podcast. That'd be dope. That's a good pick.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a fucking tight pick.
Yeah.
It's very recognizable.
It's very
Right? Like
recognizable.
Morgan Freeman, Jack Black, or The Rock. That's surface level picks. You went deep for that one. I like
went
that.
deep. I went
Not
deep.
just a celebrity, but in a role.
Yeah, Tom Hardy as Bane.
Jason Statham in Lockstock.
I was born in the darkness.
I didn't listen to the podcast till I was already a man. Jason Statham in Snatch or Lockstock.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a good
That's a
pick.
good one.
You said 5 minutes. 10 minutes ago.
How long are them sausages, Turkish? What's the guy's name?
Who, Tommy?
No, not Tommy, the boss.
Brick.
Oh, it's something brick
Yeah.
or brick something. Oh fuck, I gotta look
Yeah,
this up.
look it
Jamie,
up.
pull that up.
Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. The guy who feeds people to pigs. He goes, "Do you know that 3 grown pigs can eat a 6 foot tall, 250-pound man in 30 minutes, including the femurs?" And you're like, "Holy fuck!" Brickhead.
No, it's not Brickhead.
Brick Boss.
Brick Boss. Snatch. Bricktop.
Bricktop.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's
I was
Bricktop.
close. Bricktop.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Bricktop. Yeah, he's crazy. I love it.
That'd
You
be
know what
sick.
movie I haven't watched in a long time and I really want to see again? Because
What?
I don't
Avatar.
remember it being great, but I know that it's a great movie.
What's up?
Fucking Sin City.
I haven't seen Sin City.
You've never seen it?
No.
We should watch Sin City.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually think we should see Sin City.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the good ones. You know a movie I also haven't seen?
What?
Boondock Saints.
What?
I know.
Bro, it's on my PS3. It's downloaded on my PS3. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Bro, it's on my PS3. You have a PS3 that still works?
Yo, I play it all the time.
What do you play? Skyrim.
Huh?
Skyrim?
I do play Skyrim sometimes.
Skyrim on a PS3, that's got to be painful.
No, it's awesome. Sick. Love it. And I play like Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2,
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet is tight.
Yeah, I like playing Street Fighter, Soul Calibur.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really play a PS3.
I play like on a regular basis.
That's like, it's funny because a PS3 is not like retro gaming.
No.
No, it's
Just
not like
old.
an NES, but it's also not like, they're not making games for it anymore.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
sick. Yeah, once
It's
it
very
dies, it's gone.
It's very like 2008.
Yeah,
You know?
it's dope. I love it. Great time.
That is a great time. I
Yeah.
wish I still had my Xbox 360.
Dude, the other thing I was going to say on the podcast, I want people to kind of shoot into us and maybe add to this. I really, really want to make a list. I used to have a list on this Lenovo laptop that
Yeah.
died. I had a list of over 800 movies that were classic. I'm a huge cinema buff.
Yeah.
I had a list of over 800 movies that were classic movies that I considered were things I needed to see in my life.
Yeah.
And I want to recreate and make a list full of classic movies that are noteworthy and worth watching.
Okay.
And I want to fucking watch them all before I die.
800, I feel like you could do that. It's
Yeah.
like one a day for just over
couple
like
years.
3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
you could easily do that.
Yeah, you can bang that out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I need to do it before I
And
die.
Gone
though.
with the Wind.
I've seen Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
I saw like
Casablanca.
half of Casablanca.
Those are the two that are like all the nerds. They're like, oh, you gotta see
Yeah,
these.
Godfather, Shawshank. I've seen all
Yeah.
those, right? I do need to rewatch Casablanca.
Scarface.
Scarface is good. I've seen that one. But
Just
there's
when I
there's
think
weird
I'm
ones
out,
like The Serpent and the
They
Rainbow.
pull
You ever
me
seen that
back
one?
in. No, I haven't seen that.
Serpent and the Rainbow is apparently a legendary movie.
Okay.
And Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those, there's this weird era of cinematic masterpieces that
I want to get into
never
like
came to be.
old kung fu movies.
Yo, I love that. I had a bunch of those on the list.
Yeah, I want to watch those.
I've never watched Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, really?
I watched 20 minutes of it and I fell asleep because I was too stoned.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah. It's Tarantino's first.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay,
It's really
yeah.
good. It's got all the guys in it. It's got Vince Vaughn and Steve Buscemi and
Oh, really?
yeah, it's got all the guys.
Wow, that's cool.
All
That's
the fellas. It's also in the same world as Pulp Fiction.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, one of the guys is
It's in black and white though, right?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because they're all named after colors on this heist.
Okay.
But one of them's a cop. It's good. You'd like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's
Watch
sick.
watch your movies.
We
That's
should
my
do that,
call to
right?
action. Watch your damn movies.
Yeah, watch movies. Write in if you got suggestions for
Yeah. Play your Skyrim. Watch your movies.
Yeah.
Eat the corn syrup. Live in the pod.
Speaking of, I gotta go home and eat strawberry shortcake ice cream.
You got strawberry shortcake ice cream?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know, dude.
I got vanilla, dude.
What?
I got vanilla.
Yeah, well, some of us live great lives.
Yeah, some of us just live on another level, I guess.
Yep.
If you want to donate so I can buy some better ice cream.
Yeah, please donate. We're
to cash only.
Oh, you know what else?
What?
I'm gonna put it out there, and then we're gonna have to do it. Should I
What?
do it?
What?
We're gonna do a segment called the Reasonable Discourse,
Oh, yeah.
where we release an episode. I don't know, periodically, like once in a while.
It won't count as like a regular
It
episode.
won't be
It'll
a
an extra
it won't
episode.
be a Reasonable Doubt podcast episode. It'll be the Reasonable Discourse, and it'll be us being serious doing an interview with someone.
Yeah.
And it'll be
coming. Get pumped.
It'll be good. It'll be like good interviews.
If you're
with
like, the
intelligent
podcast
people.
is good, but it's too funny, this is what you're looking for.
That's impossible. if you piss your pants laughing every time and sometimes shit yourself,
Sometimes.
we're barely doing enough.
Exactly. I have people tell me all the time they have to pause it on their commute.
Yeah.
Which is that's the best compliment I can receive.
I have guys tell me that they
look like
pause
crazy.
it at work because they look insane.
Yeah, because they I got a buddy, he was just telling me today he had to listen to our last episode in 4 parts because he kept laughing on the bus and people thought he was crazy. Which is good.
It's perfect. That's what we want.
Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. We have been your host. I love you so much. We've been your hosts, J Money and C Griff.
Stay reasonable.
Stay reasonable. Keep doubting.
Love it. Thank you, folks.
Mwah.